Hey team, Coach Sam here. Welcome to part 3 of our Nutrition 101. So in our previous 2 videos, if you haven't seen them, stop, pause, go back, watch number 1, number 2, then come on back here. Otherwise it's not gonna make any sense. So today we're gonna go through, as I said, part 3 of our pyramid. We went through calories in, calories out. Then we came back and we hit macros. What are our protein, carbs, and fats? And now we're going to the next one up, which is our micronutrients or our micros, otherwise known as your vitamins A, B, C's, alphabets all the way through the end. Then you've got your magnesium, your calcium, stuff like that. See where we're going. So once we've worked out how much petrol needs to go into the car, your calories, then we worked out what type of petrol needs to go into the car, protein, carbs, fats, macros. Now we're getting into the finer details. We're getting into the right coolant into the engine. We're getting into the right oil into the engine. So this is where the micronutrients comes in, and this is the feel-good stuff that takes you from feeling quite good to optimal performance in life. And this doesn't have anything to do with body composition at all, or even performance in terms of training. This is just great information, feeling good within yourself, regardless of who you are. Because here at TGED, we are Haze practitioners, health at every single size. That is entirely up to you. From here, you just pull this information together, take what kind of works from you, and we go from there. So micronutrients. What we want to look at within micronutrients, once you've solidified, spent your time working through, is how we can make sure we're getting enough magnesium, calcium, all of your vitamins. And this is where it's going to take a little bit of homework for you. So I'm about to save you $600 from a dietitian right now. Best thing to do to start with is you're going to have to somehow track, either through an app like MyFitnessPal or Chronometer, which is a really good one, or my personal choice, I use Keystone Health and Performance with my clients. And from there, using these frameworks, once you've been tracking your food and getting a little bit of data, we can start to see what your micronutrient panel is. And then from there, we can start making more choices and more movements in terms of your food. So you could be down in a bit of calcium. All right, we might need to add a bit of yogurt or a bit of cheese or some green leafy veg for my vegan friends, because calcium isn't always animal-based. Then we've got things like fiber. Fiber is extremely important for digestive function, because let's face it, if your gut, which is your second brain, is not clearing and functioning properly, you are in for a world of hurt when you should be in for a world of shit. No pun intended, that is necessary. From there, with your fiber, if you're quite low in a few different ways, we might need to pump up some of your fruit intake or some of your cruciferous vegetables, or look at some of the grains and the breads. Bread is not bad, bread is phenomenal. It's just how much and when that you need to get your digestive function working normally. So if there are 2 to 3 that you want to start with, I strongly suggest don't get all of them, because there's just so many that you could pop in. You're just going to confuse yourself. Start with fiber, then move to magnesium and calcium and potassium. Nail those there. Anything from there, I don't want to confuse you. Go and get some qualified help. Once you've kind of started playing with all of that and started tracking your food, it's going to lift your nutritional literacy. This awareness is going to help you understand better what you're putting in so that you're getting the best outcome. And here from me is this really, really quick little tip to bolster up your micronutrients. Just fresh herbs. Grab a handful of fresh herbs, all different types, start adding it to different meals. Dill, coriander, parsley. I can guarantee you within 2 weeks, you will just naturally start to feel better by just putting fresh herbs on. Comment questions below, hit a like for me, come subscribe if this information is giving you exactly what you need. Come back for part 4 soon, where we talk about nutritional timing.